Back again. How y'all doing? To my new Keys to Freedom family. To the people that's following me. These are steps for establishing a UCC contract. What you do is you'll go to the state. You'll look for a UCC financial statement. You'll look for a one. You'll then take that one and create that one, like as I told you, fill it out according to the knowledge that you have learned, and learn how, just take a practice one and put a company name where your name's supposed to go. And remember, when your name becomes the trust in the first one, you'll understand the terminology and how to discharge the debt and how to release some of those problems. And the thing about it is, by them using the all capitals, you are the debtor. Because the all capitals show when it comes, it don't change. It can be spelled, like it don't change. If I copyright my name right now, wherever I put my name on, I can put a stone in the back of that motherfucker. Guess what? That's mine. That's mine, right? Yeah. So when I file a financing statement and I file a copy of trademark and trade name, just like y'all rappers go get your name, you copyright, but you don't know how to use it, you don't know how to get your money back from these people, and you don't know how to create the private bond for you to start processing some of these, even to the lawyers y'all got, even to the motherfuckers. These people get y'all record deals or whatever kind of deals, y'all can kill them, but you gotta do this process first, okay? You gotta do this process first. So one, you want to file a UCC financing statement in your birth state or UCC region, all right, of secured party, which is you. You the secured party, all right? Number two, file with the Secretary of Treasury, all right, at 1500 Pennsylvania, Northwest Washington, D.C., 2,229, reference UCC contract trust. Following documents that are needed there, you would need a UCC finance. You would need a UCC. You would need a one financing statement. Two, you would need an instruction notice chargeback. Most guys are missing the chargeback letter. Say for instance, I go do a deal over here, and then I go dispute the debt. But if I don't go get the money, I ain't follow all the way through the remedies. So if I want to go through the remedies, and I got somebody that got me covered with my business as opposed to the process, they're going to protect me too, because insurance behind it, which is the house joint resolution. It's going to make sure you're not going to let them, because once you go back through them, when we go through that process where it's a default, we never do a file back on it, a charge back on it. So what you're going to do is create an instruction notice letter that's called a charge back, instructing them what to do anytime it comes into the account. You got to be registered all the way around. All right, then you will need a 1040 estimate form, ES form. And then you would need your birth certificate, stamped on it, and a transparent, got accepted for value on it. All right? And on your trust, when you build your trust for this, you have to make sure you have all the numbers that involves your birth certificate, because that is the most important instrument in your life. 3, you'll file a UCC financing statement and addendum with the UCC office in resident state. That means you can go to the locals and you can get some of the bullshit forms and you can fill them out pertaining to who you just discharged a debt to, and you can make them folks, once you fill them out, you did not make them folks have to come down on them. Remember what I was telling you, it's a double head. It got to be balanced out. And the company never going to come do that. They're not going to verify that. They're never going to do that. Never. All right? But you can go to your local office instead of just trying to go all the way to the Capitol, wherever. You can just go to the Capitol on the computer, fill it in. Take everything time-based and start putting everything in a perspective, as opposed to you working for these folks. Y'all, I be seeing some of y'all secretary, y'all girl work for these folks, won't even come on, won't even cook for yourself, or won't even really, you know what I'm saying, just take care of yourself, but it's right there in front of you. Y'all got social media all over y'all. Y'all doing the dance and stuff. Take some of that energy and put it between educating yourself with what you're doing, because you can still get the money. They open their accounts for you, TikTok, all that shit. All right, so steps for discharging a claim. Once the above is done, once everything that I just previously preached is done, you are all ready to discharge claims in the public sector. This is accomplished by presenting a bonded, registered bill of exchange directly to the Secretary of Treasury. The bill is processed through the UCC Contract Trust via the IRS, or more specifically, the Technical Support Division of the IRS. Number one, present 2 bills of exchange. Original bill of exchange, and B, a copy of the same bill of exchange stamped with accepted for value. Send it via certified mail return receipt to the Secretary of State for discharge. The green card tracking number is your document registration number, and as well as the Treasury tax and loan account number if there is no written dishonor or return within 15 calendar days from the receipt date. So once y'all discharging debt and y'all going through y'all processes and disputes, and once y'all go through and y'all get these people time and fashion and they don't come back to you, you have now initiated your contract. Yes. We're in commerce. Then the transaction is acknowledged as not dishonored. They won't dishonor it then, right? Because you put yours there, they put theirs there. That means we in negotiation, and now stands as pre-approved. These docs now become notifications forms of available credit for the bank. During these 15 days, the UCC trust account is credited and is equity pre-approved for acceptance through the TTL account in accordance and mandated by the Administrative Procedure Act, Title 15 USC 706. All right. And number 3, any claim or commercial transaction presented to the Secretary of Treasury or Federal Reserve Bank is automatically bonded. So on 16 from receipt date, tender copies of the following to the processing bank. Return certified mail receipt, or either copy of the NDI sent to the Secretary of State. All right? So that would have been the one that you had filed with the Secretary of State in Washington, D.C. And once you got that copy back to go with your document that you submitted to the Secretary of State, they will not discharge all of your obligations. Your credit reports then jumps, numbers get straightened up, then everything go. I have other things that I will discuss later on with New Keys to Freedom. Again, y'all can email me at keystoFreedom9@gmail.com. I currently learned some business, so a lot of importance involves around apps. So I'm kind of going through the setting up the system thing, because when you get people to set up something, really that person can own all your shit. I ain't got time for that. I'm learning. So we're going to go through this. If you follow me, y'all look at me now, looking bad. I'm looking bad. And I just would like to say thank you to everybody that's supporting me, supporting my family. Thanks for all the love that I get from my newborn child, The Truth. Don't forget to support my son, Super Genie. He's a hot artist, man. Like, I can't deal with him on that level, but when somebody got the time and patience and the system in place for him, I think that he will be a good addition to your team. I just want to say hey to Kira. I know Daddy, he coming, but I'll be there soon, okay? And to my to Deasia and Destiny, I love y'all. Everybody just be sweet. Shots out, new keys to freedom, and don't forget, I love you, Tanisha.